Hello and welcome to this week's vlog update. It's going to be a fairly quick one this week because I've got a heck of a lot that I want to get onto today. It's coming into that final stretch before the EP launch, just 12 more days, very exciting stuff. And it just has been intensifying as one would expect, of course. But it's going really well. It's obviously nothing is going to be completely smooth sailing, and I have run into a few little snafus, but they've been resolved and or being worked through, and I'm still really happy with how things are going and excited to see how it all turns out. So the big news, I suppose, this week is that my EP tracks went live for broadcaster access on the Australian Music Radio Airplay project, Amrap. Excuse me, which means that my music for the EP is now accessible to community radio broadcasters around the country, which is very exciting. There's been some interest from a station over in Adelaide, so that's pretty cool. And hopefully some more will arise. So yeah, I'll keep my fingers crossed on that front. Then, in terms of further promotion, I've got a heck of a lot of emails to reply to and follow up on, and some content questionnaires to fill out today. And I've also, another big focus this week was on planning promotion for the EP, both pre launch and post launch, and in particular, starting to get my head around the inbuilt Facebook sort of post pre-scheduler platform called Meta Business Suite. And I haven't used it before. Basically, you go in, and if you have a sort of business page on it, or for me, my artist page. So a few weeks back, I created for myself a Genevieve Sovereign Music official artist page on Facebook. And so a lot of this week I've been sort of trying to get my head around how to pre-schedule posts onto that. And so I've been writing content, writing posts, creating visuals, video clips and things like that. And I'm queuing it all up to be posted. And so I've now got a pretty solid plan of posts for that through to mid-May, because apparently I like trying to be organized. And I even ran into the knowledge that the system only lets you pre-program content in 75 days before it goes live. So I've got things set to post all the way up till the final date at that point that I was allowed to, which was, I think, May 18th. And then everything else that I had prepared for after that date, I've just saved into the system as undated drafts. And so I will go back in at a later point. Probably the latest thing that I had planned to put on there was something for shortly after the June solstice, because I like planning, what can I say? And to finish sort of entering and pre-scheduling all of that content up to late June, I will need to go back in sort of early mid-April to actually have those set as timed posts. So must remember to do that in about a month or so once I'm able to. But in the meantime, we've got a heap of other content in the queue just set to automatically post on my official Facebook artist page, Genevieve Sovereign Music. So that is going to take a huge load off of my brain space and schedule in the coming weeks, because it's just one more thing that I won't have to think about anymore. It's going to take care of itself, which is a huge relief. So I'm really glad that I took the time to try to understand how to use that. Fingers crossed it keeps working ideally as far as I understand it. And with those auto posts set up for my official Facebook page, as well as the YouTube music videos, my DIY music videos that I did for all 5 EP tracks, plus the acoustic version of Midday Blue. That's 6 DIY music videos all up, 2 of which are already out. The remaining 4 are also set to auto-publish in YouTube, 1 per month from March through June. So later this month I've got We'll Know Nothing Together coming out, automatically on YouTube, and then after that will be I Reach, followed by Double Flat, and then the acoustic of Midday Blue, literally at the minute of solstice. It's going to be live on YouTube at 8:14 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on the 21st of June. Yeah. I'm a giant nerd, yes. I am a huge, huge nerd. And I love it. So, with that said, I should probably get back to nerding some more, and I will see you all next week for the final update before the launch.